Many of us view luck as a sudden, random event, a strike from the heavens hitting a fortunate few, leaving the rest in the dark. But research in psychology and network science shows luck actually behaves like a steady, predictable rain. While you cannot control when it rains or how hard it pours, you are entirely in charge of the vessel you use to catch it. Most people walk through life carrying a thimble. If they aren't in the exact right spot at the exact right moment, they catch nothing. But the people who seem lucky are those who have spent years building a swimming pool. Think of this as your luck surface area, the total contact zone between you and a potential opportunity. By systematically changing your daily behaviors, you can expand that surface area and start engineering your own serendipity. To widen the mouth of your bucket, you have to start with action. An empty, closed container catches nothing, so doing things is your baseline requirement. In unpredictable environments, volume is more reliable than perfection. Because you can't predict which specific attempt will actually resonate, your best lever is simply taking more shots. We often attribute legendary status to a few strokes of genius, but Pablo Picasso actually created over 50,000 separate works to achieve his breakthroughs. Thomas Edison took the same approach, filing over 1,000 patents by treating every initiative as a fast experiment that provided new feedback. However, doing the work is only half the process. You also need visibility. Excellent work done in secret generates zero luck because people cannot offer you opportunities they don't know you want. When you learn in public, documenting your journey or sharing what you are figuring out, you create a trail of breadcrumbs. These signals attract mentors and collaborators who value your specific interests. Taking more shots and sharing your progress physically forces the sides of your bucket outward, expanding the area where luck can land. Even a large bucket is useless in a desert. To see results, you have to move your bucket into a high-density area where the storm is actually happening. Your best guides to these areas are often your weak ties, casual acquaintances, rather than your close inner circle. Your close friends usually know the exact same information you do. Casual acquaintances act as bridges, connecting you to entirely different worlds and opportunities you would otherwise never encounter. This means positioning yourself in hubs like industry conferences, bustling startup spaces, or niche online communities where influential people congregate. Embedding yourself in these scenes increases your collision rate with the world, placing you directly in the path of the downpour. Of course, a large bucket in a heavy storm is only useful if it's sturdy. If your life shatters under the weight of the water, you lose everything you've caught. You have to protect your downside. The goal is to survive long enough to stay in the game and harvest the eventual wins. This chart represents asymmetric bets, opportunities where potential loss is strictly capped, but the reward is infinite. A weekend side business is an asymmetric bet. Gambling your life savings on a thrill is a ruinous bet that can end your career. Keeping slack in your schedule and finances gives you the flexibility to jump on unexpected chances. If you are 100% optimized and busy, you are too fragile to capture opportunity when it appears. Avoiding catastrophic ruin patches the holes in your bucket, ensuring you are still standing when the next lucky break falls. Once you have a wide, patched bucket in the right location, you add the final ingredient: time. Luck is a cumulative process. These behaviors compound over years of repeated effort, slowly turning small advantages into a significant lead. This compounding is strongest when you play long-term games with long-term people, where trust and a shared history create significant, lasting advantages. Warren Buffett built a vast web of trust by working with the same people for decades, allowing value to compound through relationships rather than short-term extraction. Working with his partner Charlie Munger, that repeated interaction replaced CompsX contracts with trust, speeding up their decisions and generating outsized returns. As you accumulate skills, protect your downside, and persist through setbacks, the odds shift heavily in your favor. You are the active architect of your exposure. By building a system designed to capture opportunity, you can ensure that when the rain falls, your bucket is ready.